This Sunday, we head over to Manchester, England for Backlash. But tonight, we are live from the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee for Raw 50. 50 episodes of Raw. What a ride it has been so far. Our last stop before we head to the United Kingdom for Backlash. Tonight, we have the contract signing between Ilja Dragunov and AJ Styles as they are set to make their match official for Backlash. Drew McIntyre takes on Ivar of the War Raiders. And in our main event, Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with Sasha Banks. That and much more. Welcome to Monday Night Raw.
After a competitive and grueling tournament, the final match is set, and it will take place at Backlash. Ilja Dragunov versus AJ Styles. Both men will leave everything in this ring to earn the right to become the #1 contender for Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship. Tonight, we make the match official. Let's meet the men who will battle at Backlash. Ladies and gentlemen, Ilja Dragunov.
What an impressive debut it has been for this man. He is one win away from becoming the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. Yes, but that win will have to come from defeating AJ Styles, a task that will not be easy.
And his opponent, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one is here, probably the favorite to win this match. The former world champion will look to reclaim the world title.
Gentlemen, I know you both will represent Monday Night Raw in Manchester with class. Ilja, the floor is yours.
Thank you. AJ, I first want to say that I am looking forward to our match at Backlash. I have so much respect for you and everything you've accomplished in this industry. But I will be the #1 contender, and I will become the World Heavyweight Champion.
That's pretty ambitious of someone who just arrived on the scene. But Ilja, I also respect you. I've seen a lot of what you've done in Europe. It's pretty impressive. But you're looking at a former World Heavyweight Champion who is looking to get back to the top of the mountain.
So we are both familiar with each other's past. At Backlash, there will be no surprises. I'll be ready for you, and I know you will be ready for me. But you've never been in the ring with me. You've never been in the ring with a dragon.
You know, every now and then, some new guy comes around and tells the seasoned veteran they don't stand a chance. And then the veteran has to teach them a lesson and bring them back to earth.
You mean just like Shawn Michaels did to you at WrestleMania? You see, AJ, I'm not here to step on any toes. I'm just here to earn my spot. And at Backlash, I will do just that.
Well, Dragon, let the best man win. See you in Manchester.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the contract is signed. The final match of the tournament is set. And at Backlash, we will find out who will be the first challenger for Gunther's World Heavyweight Championship. After numerous attacks, the Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre will finally get his hands on Ivar. Drew looking to get some revenge here tonight at Raw 50.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Drew opponent, representing the Viking Raiders, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 305 pounds, Ivar!
Our first match to kick off Raw 50. The Intercontinental Champion finally gets his hands on one of the members of the War Raiders.
The bigger issue here is Drew has been outnumbered from the start. This may be a one-on-one match, but you have to think Ivar's tag partner Eric is somewhere lurking.
There were a lot of questions as to why a tag team would attack the Intercontinental Champion. I spoke to Ivar about that, and he told me it was never personal between the War Raiders and Drew McIntyre. They just wanted to make a name for themselves, and Drew just happened to be the guy standing in the ring at the time. Well, if making an impact is what they wanted, mission accomplished. They wanted the attention, and they got it. But they knew someone like Drew McIntyre wasn't going to back down. They knew he was going to fight back. But like you said, how long can Drew McIntyre fight this battle alone? And does that put his Intercontinental title at risk? We knew this match would be physical. It's been hard-hitting from the start. Future Shock DDT. Can Drew McIntyre get the win? And Ivar kicks out. McIntyre looking to end it here. Looking for a Claymore. And Drew McIntyre connects. It's got to be over here. Drew McIntyre picks up the win here tonight at Raw 50.
Here is your winner, Drew McIntyre.
The Intercontinental Champion finally gets some payback. Uh-oh. Oh, no. You knew this would happen. Drew, get out of there.
Backup has arrived. Eric, the other half of the War Raiders, is here.
McIntyre outnumbered once again. And the War Raiders are unleashing an attack on the Intercontinental Champion.
Drew McIntyre may have bitten a bit more than he can chew. The War Raiders are not holding back.
Oh, yeah, it's fight night. Sheamus is back. Sheamus is here to even the score. It's been a long time since we've seen Sheamus, but I'm sure no one is happier to see him than Drew McIntyre. And a bro kick to Eric. And a bro kick to Ivar. And McIntyre hits Ivar with another Claymore.
The War Raiders didn't see this coming. Looks like they may have found their match.
And I don't think Drew McIntyre can even believe what he's seen.
Sheamus and Drew stand tall here tonight at Raw 50.
Hey, Indy, listen. You put up a great effort in our match, and I just want to give you your flowers in person.
I appreciate it, Bianca. All I wanted was to go toe-to-toe with the champ. I learned a lot in that match.
And that's what it's all about. Learn each day and grow each day.
Absolutely. Oh, and good luck in your match at Backlash. Regardless of what happens, I know we'll cross paths in the future again.
Bianca Belair, the Raw Women's Champion. I too just wanted to wish you the best of luck in your match at Backlash. The worst part about it though, is that you don't even have to be pinned to lose your title.
Rhea, if this is some kind of veiled threat, you're messing with the wrong one. I know I have to worry about Sasha and Becky, but don't think for 1 second that I'm not keeping eyes on you as well.
As you should. You're the champ. Your head needs to be on a swivel. But just remember what I said before. It doesn't matter what the three of you do. I have the briefcase, and that makes me the ultimate decider. I haven't booked my trip to Manchester yet, but maybe I can catch a last-minute flight, you know? Just in case.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we celebrate the 50th episode of Raw in this universe, and we want to thank you for all your support. Corey, what are some of your favorite moments from the first 50 episodes?
So many great moments, but one that sticks out to me was the night after Payback, the return of the Game Triple H.
That moment would ultimately lead to Triple H capturing the World Heavyweight title. A moment that sticks out to me was actually earlier this year. The legend Trish Stratus made her first appearance on Monday Night Raw in years for Trish Stratus Appreciation Night. That night was also the beginning of the feud between Trish and Mandy Rose, a feud that would lead all the way up to WrestleMania. Another one that is actually recent, the shocking return of Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke would immediately attack Finn Balor, leaving us with even more questions than answers. But those are just some of the many moments of the first 50 episodes. We look forward to the next 50. We hope to see you all for that milestone.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 497 pounds, Big E and Kofi Kingston, the New Day. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 492 pounds, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits.
Welcome back to Raw, and we are set for some tag team action. The New Day set to take on the Street Profits. This is the first time we are seeing the Street Profits since their loss to the Usos at WrestleMania. The Street Profits will be looking to start fresh as they continue to pursue tag team gold. And don't think the New Day don't want a shot at those titles as well. Both teams look to position themselves for a shot at the titles. Sold out show here tonight at the Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, Tennessee for Raw 50. The go-home show for Raw before we head to Manchester, England for Backlash.
Montez Ford showing off his skills here. Ford, who many consider to be one of the more underrated young stars in WWE. Whether he knows this or not, the fans are definitely aware of him. Street Profits in control. Angelo with the cover, but Big E breaks the count. Back and forth match here tonight. Both teams understand what a win will do for them tonight. We know the Usos have their hands full at the moment over on SmackDown, but you have to think they will be watching this match closely. Absolutely, as Angelo Dawkins takes control of this match. Dawkins with a spine buster. Can he get the 3 count? And Kofi kicks out. Trouble in paradise. Can Kingston get the 3 count? And Dawkins kicks out. Kofi with a second one. Can he do it this time? And the New Day picks up the win.
Here are your winners, Kofi Kingston and Big E, the New Day.
I guess you finally decided to show your face around here again.
Yeah, I got tired of seeing you get your arse kicked on every show. I figured you needed some help.
Well, I just spoke to the general manager, and the War Raiders got something coming for them. You and me versus the War Raiders. Backlash, back home in the UK.
Looks like we're gonna give the hometown crowd a banger.
You're damn right we're gonna give them one.
As we just learned, another match has been added to the Backlash Premium Live event. Drew McIntyre will team up with Sheamus to take on the War Raiders. Drew finally gets some help to balance out this fight he's had with the War Raiders. Both teams will go to battle in Manchester. There will be nowhere to run this time. Seth Rollins goes one-on-one with the megastar, LA Knight. LA Knight will finally get his match against the Visionary. Can LA Knight get his first win? Or will Rollins prove he's on a different level? A rematch from WrestleMania. Asuka will put the SmackDown Women's title on the line against Charlotte Flair in a submission match. The only way to win is to make your opponent tap or quit. Will the Queen regain her throne? Or will the reign of the Empress continue? At Backlash, we will find out who the #1 contender will be for Gunther's World Heavyweight title. It will be Ilja Dragunov versus AJ Styles. Both men earned the right to reach the finals. This should be a classic. He almost cost him his career at WrestleMania. Now he has to deal with the greatest of all time. Jeff Hardy takes on John Cena. Hardy stuck his nose in Cena's business. Now he has to defend his actions. Who will walk out of Manchester with the win? Will Samoa Joe be the one to finally put an end to the reign of the Beast, Brock Lesnar? The most dominant force in WWE puts his title on the line. Can Brock continue this impressive run? Or will Samoa Joe walk out of the UK with the WWE Championship? It is a triple threat match for the Raw Women's title. Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, and Becky Lynch will run it back one more time. Who can prove that they are the best? Bianca did it at WrestleMania. Can she do it again? Or will we get a new Raw Women's Champion? Backlash is live this Sunday from the AO Arena in Manchester, England.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Here we go, our main event of the night. The man, Becky Lynch, versus the boss, Sasha Banks. Both ladies have been going at it for a while now. They finally get their one-on-one match. It's the perfect main event for the 50th episode of Raw. I can't think of a match more fitting. The fans are going to enjoy this one. You know who else is going to enjoy this match? The Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. I'm sure she has no problem with these two ladies tearing each other apart before they make it to Backlash. All three ladies will run it back for the Raw Women's title in Manchester this Sunday. But tonight on Raw, in Nashville, it's Becky versus Sasha. Becky with the disarmer. Sasha holding on. Can she survive or will she tap out?
She's gonna rip her arm off.
And Sasha able to escape the early submission attempt.
And ever since Sasha showed up on Raw, Becky has had a big problem with her.
Yeah, Becky feels like she's been one of the bigger stars on Raw. And the red carpet was just rolled out for Sasha. And Becky doesn't think she deserves it.
Well, maybe with a win here tonight, Sasha can prove she deserves it all.
Banks with the crossface. Will Becky give up? Becky in pain, trying to escape. Will Sasha make her tap? And Becky able to escape. That was close. Banks statement. Banks statement. Becky's trapped again. Will she tap? Becky with nowhere to go. And Becky able to reverse it into a pin. And Sasha kicks out. Bankrupt. Can Sasha get the win here? And Becky kicks out. Wow, I thought it was over there. How is Becky Lynch doing this? The will to win, Corey. Becky understands how important this match is. Both ladies putting on a show here tonight for Raw 50. Sasha with the roll-up. Becky kicks out. Both ladies leaving it all on the line here. Will they even have anything left for Backlash? Sasha Banks in control here late. Can she put the final pieces together here to get the win? Becky looking for the manhandle slam, but Sasha reverses. Sasha hits the bankrupt again. Will that be enough? And Sasha Banks defeats Becky Lynch at Raw 50.
Here is your winner, Sasha Banks.
What a match. And to think these two will be in the same ring again on Sunday.
Sasha Banks with a massive win. Momentum gained heading into Backlash. Uh-oh, look who it is. The EST is here as she looks straight into the eyes of the boss.
Sasha stands tall here tonight in Nashville, sending a message to the champ that she plans to stand tall in Manchester.
Sasha, watch your back. Becky Lynch gets back up and hits the manhandle slam. Sasha may have gotten the win, but it's Becky who stands tall, and she now sets her focus on the Raw Women's Champion.
I cannot wait for this triple threat match.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us here tonight for Raw 50. We will see you at Backlash.